What's crack? I like it.
User
Yeah,
entered your
what's
channel.
going on tonight?
We're doing trash, and then we're gonna shout them about fire. And they're gonna die to fire a little bit. No.
Lloyd will get
Got
more.
one shot
Lloyd will get mad, throw his headset across the room.
I'll get progressively madder. I did a fun thing where, like, on Lazzie's video, I watched our first pool and was listening to what I was saying, and then I skipped ahead to our last pool and listening to what I was saying. It was like somebody died. It was depressing.
Yeah, you get progressively more like
Impatient.
And you get that kind of condescending tone. You're like, "This is how you do mechanics, guys." I think that's
User
the night
entered
goes
your
on. It's a
channel.
little bit funny.
User left
Remember,
your channel.
folks, press W to go forwards, or hold in both mouse buttons, as the login screen should tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of the load screens says that.
Yep. It does indeed. Useful and valuable advice.
Only
I actually
keys
use
you
that a
need.
lot. I use both mouse buttons to move forward quite often.
Those mouse buttons enables you to use your left hand for macros more if you do not have a macro mouse. I mean, you can use a macro mouse as well, but like, you know, run, Frost. Ooh,
He's fine. I
Bob.
popped him.
No fun.
Oh, saved. You almost light a sight of it.
Somebody call Bob Ross. He's been saved. You know.
Well, good luck. I'll be around if you emergency
Yes.
need me, but
Stick
hopefully
around.
Oh, good. Thank
Stick
you.
around, Totem.
Fun fact. I tried to
Stay
do
a
a Bob
while and
Ross
listen.
impersonation. You know, the one where he's like painting a thing in the corner and he's like, "Don't tell anyone about this little bit of painting I'm doing. It's going to be our secret." Somebody said, "Who are you, Hannibal Lecter?" I'm like, "Oh, that's just not what I was going for at all." Completely different people.
I think you've built up a persona. Oh, too late.
I don't like brains. They look gross. I imagine they would be spongy to eat. I don't like mushrooms too much, so you know. There would be.
Yeah, brain doesn't taste good at all.
No, those freakazoids won that master kitchen and they put brains in. I'm not worried. They're a hero. Everyone, please. I'm gonna pop up some orientation markers for us now. Takeaway message to take away home is, so traditionally this fight is done with 3 grand conjunctions in the spell phase, yeah? Like when this fight was designed, we didn't have all this stupid overpowered bullshit, so people would have to do 3 grand conjunctions. Now I'm not going to do 3 grand conjunctions, that's a fucking awful idea. However, what it does mean is that through appropriate player positioning, you should be able to maintain a significantly larger portion of the room clear from fire than we currently manage. Which means that a lot of people are not placing their fire into the meteors. Now, up until now, I've been quite lenient. It's, you know, put in meteors if you can manage it or if it's convenient or something like that. But now, the new order of business is you are to 100% of the time drop your fire inside of meteors during the regular part of the fell phase. During the Nova, it's a little bit different. The people with Nova can, you know, just
User
try and
joined
live
your channel.
because you've got pressing problems at that time. But for everybody else, for every other time, fire must go in meteors, otherwise we run out of space. For the rest of the plan, it's save hero throughout fire, so we can use it in the last phase. We'll have 3 healers, which means we're going to be spending some time in the fell phase after the second Nova, but we are still pushing it before the third Nova. Means you have to be good with fire. Now this isn't a unreasonable expectation with fire, this is actually us catching up and just not being a lazy piece of shit about our fire. Any questions? No, so
User left your channel.
you must preemptively position yourself to where meteors are falling.
User entered your channel.
So the meteors come out before the debuffs.
User left your
So
channel.
you need to move towards meteors so that should you get the debuff, you can run into it. If you do not position yourself close enough, you'll drop a couple of patches of fire before you get there, and that is bad. Or you know, you're just on entirely the wrong side of the room. If 3 people are in the same one, that's fine. Don't stand on top of each other, as you'll probably, you know, kill each other with fire. but the meteors are quite large, and as long as all the fire is within it, or at least
That won't work.
right next to it.
If you have
Yeah, you
two,
could probably only get
even
two
two people
in
in there, it's difficult to get eight fires
Hello,
on the
this
ground.
is mythic. Difficult is part of the fucking deal with you get the package, and on it says difficult. So that is what you gotta do. Dropping little circles inside a bigger circle. You gotta fucking do it right. Otherwise, it won't work. That's what's killing
Or
us.
at least in and
every
around the
single time.
circle.
In and around the circles, yeah. Also, any form of mitigation that you have in order to drop stacks, you should be using in the second cycle, in the lead up to the second Nova. Because that is an even more dangerous time, there's even more fel going out. So if you drop your fire stacks, like if you clear your fire stacks so you drop no fire in the first fel phase, nobody's going to thank you for it because nobody's in trouble and there's plenty of room to go around. But if you manage to not drop fire in the second cycle, it's going to be awesome.
User
because,
entered your channel.
Way less dangerous for everybody.
And I'm guessing, obviously, if you can drop them in both, like drop your stacks in both.
Oh yeah, I don't know who could, but
I can.
you can, then yeah, sure. You'd never have to leave the boss, just continually drop your stacks if you can do that.
Obviously, I have to
do we
leave
want
it
to try and
for,
hold hero,
Fel
or are we
Nova.
doing it
Yeah,
build?
yeah, we're gonna hold hero.
Righto.
Just a
So much of
just a
it is just, if you get the fire down pat, there is about 40 seconds in between both conjunctions. So, if we're clearing the boss out just after that second conjunction, it means we've got 40 seconds of time to play with to remain in that phase, which is why we can have a fourth healer. It's why we can save heroism, that sort of thing. It's why we can take a little bit more time to be more careful with our dropping of the fire to ensure, because the trick is to this fight is getting all 20 raid members alive with heroism up in phase 4. Then you can have a much better time of it. Where's Raj?
He said his
laptop was doing
computer's
shit.
dawn.
I could be wrong in this, but we seem to have a lot less melee tonight, so we might actually all be able to just stand around the boss.
When?
Oh, for the no one probably have to run out for Grand Conjunction.
As long as you don't muck it up, Harry, I don't
As
care.
long as you don't muck it up, yeah.
No, I was just saying we seem to have a lot less. So
No.
We do have less.
Oh, I thought you
We
said
don't have the
more,
word-
and my head fucking broke, but no,
No.
it's all good.
We only have 4 melee DPS. Or 5.
Raj is apparently crashing. Told me not to pull. Raj, buddy, friend, pal, guy, fella, a dude.
Boss.
Lava's here, so we could swap them.
We could.
But we need Raj to leave.
We can remove his character to see if he'll time out, unless he gets back in time. Till then, Lava can put his patootie in there, but the moment Raj comes back, we're getting him back because that commanding shout is quite necessary.
He's moving again.
Is he?
Yeah, he
Character
moved.
just moved.
Yeah, but WoW crashing doesn't mean I'm actually here.
User entered your channel.
What
He
does that
just
mean he's here?
rejoined.
He just jumped back in.
He's not
Hey,
talking on comms
moving.
though. He's muted.
oh yeah, he's muted.
He's muted himself.
Alrighty. That means Lava can continue to warm that bench until we find someone who we want gets replaced. Or needs to be replaced. Either or. That's the system. So,
User disconnected from your channel. Entered your channel.
you right, Raj? Nope, he's still
it seem
fucking
so?
muted. Oh my god.
Hey, boy, you don't have a flask.
He clicked ready though.
I don't have a flask, now I have a flask. Look at my flask. My flask is amazing. Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins.
I just wanted to tell you.
Dude,
Calm
it
down.
tastes like snarberries.
Hey, Raj, you're muted.
Freya's now missing. Hey Freya, you there?
Sorry, yeah, I'm here.
Alright, cool. We're fulling. Only 10 minutes late. Blame it on trash, yeah? Bugged as fucked. Pre-pot 2.
I think it's dangerous pulling when someone's bugged.
Yeah, there's currently no
pull it
healing
early.
cooldowns since located for phase 4 because I have a big list and I know what we got left over and I will be shouting my head off for them. Till we figure out who actually goes where. Grand Conjunction, make sure you are spread out. Red. Raj. Sexy man beast. Grand Conjunction number 2, but we always ignore it because our DPS is very close. Alright. Alright, Grand Conjunction and Ices that happen.
Nice.
Whoa! God damn.
Over in 10 seconds, don't miss it. Over, get in.
Fuck.
Oh, what was that?
Huh.
Alright.
People not closely together enough.
Nah, it's my fault.
Oh, that one's
Someone just
got
put down a spirit
fatality
link
on.
or
Oh,
something?
do you want me to turn fatality on, boy?
I'll do it. I got it. Wipe it up. Pop a res on.
I got hit by 2
a
ice
recovery.
bursts.
Nah, I got hit by a frigid nova and an ice burst. Like,
Fatality. Now active.
don't release. Don't release.
Frigid Nova. Ice burst is me. It wasn't me. I was well out.
I got hit by 2 ice bursts.
Somebody taunt.
Here we go.
That's fine then, just don't do it again.
Take taunt off your bars.
Why
Yeah.
did you release my ass?
Monk
Or
can
put
taunt.
it,
Too late.
on a bar that you don't actually go over
Oh.
in combat.
I can personally guarantee that for this fight specifically, you'll never ever need to taunt the boss, as he just doesn't respond to it.
I think the
User
confusion
disconnected
there is
from your
our
channel.
white recovery on this hasn't been very good, so a lot of the time people have been running back. Can we make a thing that we're not going to run back at all, or...?
That sounds like a very good idea.
Your soulstone, Miles.
Alright, no one ever run back.
Sounds good. Oh,
Can't you see the little res symbol on your bars?
the problem is
half
that you
the time
die,
I'm looking at my
and then
second
you
monitor
immediately
and-
mass the release
Yeah.
click. If like you're an unresurrected DPS, that sort of deal.
Oh no, yeah. When I put a B-res on someone, it puts a little
User entered your
symbol on it,
channel.
so I can see everyone who's got a B-res pending.
Not everyone has that frame set up though.
That's
I
vanilla.
Yeah, I use LVI.
LUI confirmed for us and then
LVUI has it by default, I think, to give you a little
yeah, it
angel.
does.
Yeah, mine
Could it
showed
be
up.
that it's just a setting you need to turn on?
Ooh, Raj can hear.
I can
What is this
hear.
wonderful world of sight,
Can you-
sound, and color?
Can you talk?
I guess that means we can drop fire in the tank. It's all good. Alrighty. Dum. So the question was for healing cooldowns at the end. So for the first ad, we only need a cooldown for the first. The second cast for the first ad, maybe, as if we'll be under heroism, so we should be killing him very quickly, and people should be getting lots of heroism heal. So if we're all on 4 HP, we won't need a cooldown to cover it, and then he'll die, and then we'll move on. So for the second ad, which we will be killing with our faces, first witness will need nothing, and the second witness will probably use the AM that's back up, and the third witness will
User
probably be a
entered your
spirit link and a
channel.
shout.
guys.
I did. And
Nice.
after that, we still have an extra AM, which we'll hopefully use on the third ad, just to, when we're annoying it, to keep us all alive to its second cast. Yeah, there is a method to the madness.
Hey Raj, just so you know, there's probably a spot around the boss you can sit where you won't be in 5 yards of anyone. So you don't have to run out all the time.
I mean, like, you can sit where I stand, Raj, because I run back and my DPS doesn't matter.
4, 3, 2,
Root pot. I like to hold a spot for ya. So, Grand Conjunction number 1. It's not the worst, because you can always warrior charge back in.
Oh, he's got red.
Pretty close, Chassis.
That's a good point. Laurie, do you have this first AM, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep,
This
cool.
is mine.
Yep. I was just checking. Paladins, sometimes you swap roles.
We do. But we always have something covered.
Alrighty, Icy and first. So, space. Over in 7 seconds. In taunt Aggie, I reckon. Alright, resurrection totem down, please. Good. Oh, Hercules, do not run over the tank, please. And I don't have a res. Res totem, you failed me.
Because
I did see it down, yeah.
Did it get Hercules?
Wipe it
Yeah,
up.
got Hercules.
Yeah, it got me.
Yeah, okay. Also, follow up. I need some melee to stack up.
Was there no one to soak your eyes?
There was 2 people.
I ran in Aggie, but I guess it didn't count.
It has to be on the 3rd one as well.
Die.
Don't really.
Everyone
No,
just
no,
stand
no.
like the boss.
This is where
Get
you were running.
underneath him.
Run in,
Or
run in,
front of
run in.
ice.
Actually, now you sort of want to spread out for the Nova, but... now run in. Oh yeah, I suppose the edges would be good. Alright, so yeah, Aggie still needs to be able to drop his ice stacks, which means he still need 3 people to run in, which means there still should be a little camper melee for him to run into. The tanks are always hanging around that skull marker throughout your travels. Don't ever travel over that skull marker, because we're either cleaving damage off ourselves or have a
Did
debuff
you guys
on
not
us.
res us?
Yeah, I didn't
I
get
don't
it.
have a res. What do you want from me?
Miles, Freya. Hello, healers.
Aggie,
Hmm?
if you call it, I'm sure one of the range behind me and Raj, because that's who you seem to keep getting, can just come in. If that makes that.
Do you want a marker, Aggie? I can give you a little. That moon, that can be your frosty moon. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'd rather not have to call it, but I will with people out there.
With the fire, you have to make sure that 100% of your fell embers are dropped underneath meteors. Just doing your best isn't good enough anymore. All of them need to go underneath.
Hey, anyone got a repair thing?
Sage is on the bench. You have the other one?
I got one.
Close there, Giggles.
Bit early for repairs.
What's the go?
Next
I'm still on 78. And you?
For some reason, I was on. Yeah, I must.
You
have
not
come in.
prepared before you came to raid?
I must have been more damaged than I thought.
Shocking. Remember to pre-plot on too.
Oh no.
Oh. Make sure that you have enough space.
That "oh no" is concerning.
Yeah.
I'm bugged out and I can't use any of my spells against the boss.
That is interesting. Slash reload.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Nope, I'm still bugged out.
Oh, alrighty then.
Raj,
Did we not
you ran
grand
over me.
try? Yeah, we did. Yeah, stack up under the boss, please.
Keep hit.
Stack up under the boss, please. I can see people not stacking up under the boss. Come
You
on
gotta
now.
let
Get
one
under
stay
there.
alive to get a res out.
There, whatever.
Well,
we need
ours
to
is
be
soul
Ah,
Look,
I got
Larry got
res.
one.
soul stained.
So 90.5% is the mark that we have to be hitting. Why are we not hitting it tonight when we were last night? What is
Probably because someone bugged out and couldn't hit
Prophecy
the
was
boss.
bugged, yeah.
Alright, that'll do it.
Drama and I would also pop wings, both in there, which helped.
Well, no, we were doing it just
Beast
before.
is still
but
up.
Yeah, we were hitting
Okay.
it fine.
East.
Oh, okay.
It was because Prophecy couldn't hit the boss.
Yep, that's
Ah.
alright. 10 out of 10 bug.
It does seem to cause some problems, doesn't it?
Make sure you repair if you get the opportunity, as in it's right there. You probably should. Is on. Doopy-doopy-doo.
Your keyboard has an on-off button, Aggie?
Yeah, it's this handy dandy hammer I keep next to my desk.
Oh, that's a flashy keyboard.
My keyboard has its own power supply.
Mine did until I pulled it out of the wall and said,
has
ha
a
ha
s-
ha, you will
yeah.
not control me.
Has a screen on it.
That's not weird at all.
It's
How
also
you
got
going,
an extra,
Prophecy?
a complete extra set of macro keys that I never bother using.
Why
That
do you
the
have
G1
a
to G12?
screen though? On
It's
your
a,
keyboard?
yeah, I got a G19S.
It's
It's got
a
a
little
little screen on
monitoring.
it that shows that can show like who's talking on Discord and stuff and my stats
Oh,
and things.
that-
But
Does anybody see Prophecy and know if he is moving and already?
I don't actually look
I'm
down during
here, I
fights,
don't
so
know
it's
if
kind of
fixed or
irrelevant.
not.
It does seem
Alright.
a bit silly.
Only one way to tell.
I can also
Can't
play
you
YouTube videos
cast
through it
something
if
on
I
the
ever
boss
figured
and
out
then
how.
cancel it before we play?
3.2.
That's sort of big fat nope.
Damn.
Curious about how.
Well, we might as well wipe, yeah?
Yeah, come stand under the boss, everybody. And I guess we'll sub you for.
I'm still here.
Lava or Sage? Which one of you were there first? Lava was there
Lava was
first.
first.
Don't release.
You
I
would
got
be
2 out on
lava.
healers.
Those poison bomb procs sneaks.
Yeah, I know. I was doing 2.5 mil on that ball. Fuck.
Snakes, don't worry about it. It will never happen again.
Alright, prop. Zone out so we can zone in lava. And see if you
Oh,
can
it'll happen again.
hit
I'm gonna
things.
try game restart and see if that works.
I'm pretty sure when I had this issue on my DK when we were in Trials of Valor, I had to actually close down World of Warcraft and open it back up.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Someone summoning portal me. We have managed to consume 20 minutes without actually achieving anything.
Oh, better than most nights.
I mean, we consumed 3 hours on Friday without achieving
I
anything.
mean,
so...
we got places. It wasn't a
went there.
final place, but we actually got places. This
We
one
haven't even
is.
got to the fell phase yet.
Yeah.
Depth, we achieved traumatic damage to below his headphones.
Look at it this way. I mean, Friday night started off well, ended poorly. Tonight started poorly. It's going to end off well with us killing it.
I like
Can I get a
that
summon
logic.
again? Because I think Prophecy's still in there.
Yeah,
died.
his character is still here. He's
I'll see if
logging-
this works. If it doesn't work, I'll let Lava come in.
target the boss and try and cast Chaos Bolt prior to us pulling, and that should either work or not work and let you know.
If we're prior to pulling, then you know it's going to be a waste any time.
Or he could go out and go attack like a mana worm outside.
Again.
No, but I mean, if you cast Chaos Bolt at the boss, then you just press cancel. I mean, it
Or,
should-
as I have already swapped lava in, means we can summon him and continue on. Next time it
Well,
comes
just
around.
as I fix my bug, it's...
Yep. Alright, we get Sage in next and then you're next up. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting here for fucking hours on end as the next person has a minor issue that takes 5 minutes to resolve. So,
Give me a table, please, Miles. Thanks, mate.
next person who has issues just gets immediately removed. Because it's Raj, then someone is going to be like, oh, my cat is eating my keyboard. It's going to be excellent. Why is Dot's not prepared?
I am now. I hadn't eaten.
Yeah, some people don't press ready till they're ready, boy.
You can just leave the check up until you've finished eating.
Oh, that's what I usually do, so.
Alrighty. For realsies. Pot 2.
There's the bomb.
There's Grand Conjunction. Make sure you 5. Yay. Better.
Got 2 bombs, that's why.
Sure you got space.
In melee.
Reds are in melee, go Reds. Also Nova in 5 seconds. Also don't run over the tanks, please.
Sorry, boy.
Nova, make sure you're in like 1 space, just don't go there.
Oh, sorry, boy, mate, fuck.
Moon.
Res totem down, please.
Move, yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Over in 10. Nova out. Now, 1% until we phase him. Try to do it before he casts out the icy ejections. Alright. Oh shit. Alright. Don't kill each other with those ices. Make sure people don't die when they shatter. Now, fire meteors. When you see the big green circles, orientate yourself towards them. Look, there's one in melee. All melee should be sitting right against it.
Oh.
So that you could not do like that, Harry. Faster, faster.
Hey now!
Faster, faster.
Oh.
Alright, 3 seconds. Do you have an edge? Now you can be a bit, you know, lax with it. Now spread for the Grand Conjunction, that's all that matters. And I mean, you can actually spread to wherever you want, don't worry about meteors right now. Now solve it and worry about meteors. Seriously, meteors, you should be near dropping meteors. If you're not near dropping meteors, you won't be able to drop your fire in it. So, go hang out near meteors. And Miles, you've got the next. Ooh,
Oh,
res
I
him. Res him. And then probably pop it as soon as you get up, Miles.
Nova soon.
Yes. We can pick up Lazzy after the Nova. This is a lot better. And people died. Okay. Have a look, see. Lorry to Fell Ember. Boss to Nova. And
Don't
Fell
release.
Flame. Yep, don't release. We'll recover. What happened to Lorry and what happened to Tross? Not Tross,
I thought
sorry.
I had an extra
Thor.
half second getting it from underneath the ember. I didn't.
I died too, getting hit in the head with an orb trying to drop shit under it.
You
Well,
overstayed
that's
your
alright,
welcome.
at least just dying trying to succeed.
Correct.
So, did we feel the difference in the amount of space then? Because I can't. Oh fuck! I released. Shit. Fuck.
Might
Anyway,
do it, Greg.
I thought we did.
Even though it was a little bit sloppy, it still felt better.
felt much better.
Except
yeah?
for that one time when there was 5 of us in the same meteor trying to drop it all at once.
Well, there's 360 degrees of direction, which means you should be able to scatter in and around your meteor efficiently so that you don't move to the same spot. That's hard because you all share different minds and whatnot, but you go by your beginning orientation to everyone else and just move directly out, you should be able
I
to
blame all the
scatter
melee
in
that
an
jumped back.
efficient melee. But, yeah, so that's better, that's what we're doing. I didn't have a cooldown for the first one, and that seemed to be okay, yeah? Everybody survived it, by what I mean. Miles died much later, and that's the meteor. No amount of healing is going to save you from a meteor. So, that's good. We won't be using Healing Tide on that meteor. On meteor, sorry, on that Nova. Second Nova. And I should reiterate, the 4 puddles that you drop is completely able to be dropped without you getting any fire ticks from them. Drop 1 every second or so, and there's about half a second between the time its animation appears and the time it starts actually doing damage to you. So in that time you have to move out of it. No idea.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
I think it's
don't
because
think that
they drop slightly smaller and then they expand, and once they've expanded, that's when they start doing damage.
In a perfect raid team world, yeah, you could all stack up together and shift the same ways and never
That'd
actually
just be a waste
tick.
of DPS.
Yeah.
What?
Well,
Having everyone move at the same time is a waste of DPS for those that have to stand still.
Having everybody with the Fell Ember, not everybody who's not affected, as you wouldn't bother having people who are not affected. They just move the other way. You have everyone move left with it and have everybody else move right. It's just like fucking go down all over again, but we've already established that we are not computers, unfortunately. So, we have to go with the second best option, which is in the fire. Put it all in the fire. Meteors in the fire? Whatever. Good talk.
Out of the frying pan.
Grand Conjunction number 1. This one happens. Make sure you have the space and not kill us all.
Convenient.
Indeed.
Little phase. Very good. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right, Ices 1 and Conjunction 1 space. Nova in 3 seconds. Alright, res totem down, no heals on below.
Sorry, Thrust.
no, that's alright. Where's my green?
You have a tank?
I can ank after this phase.
Over in 9 seconds. Over in 2. Over. There we go. Wait till the crystals go. There we go. Nice. So, keep half an eye out for the meteors. Circles. Where are they? Circles have spawned. Move towards them. I'm in. New circles have spawned. Moved so that you're near the new circles. Jump in. Constantly want to be looking for circles. 10 seconds until Nova. 5 seconds until Nova. Alright, find a wall. Find some space. Alright, and if you're not involved, find a meteor.
Who's got red? Who's on red?
Red, move to the middle.
Oh, never mind.
So, meteors, people.
Take empty space on orange.
Miles, your discretion. Cast is imminent. There it is. Now, conjunction in a second. Find space. Space is all that matters. Resurrection on Freya as soon as is safe, and continue to drop in meteors, but now we want to focus a bit more on the DPS.
Sorry, below run.
It's all good.
It shouldn't matter, but...
Yeah, no. DPS, DPS, DPS. Good.
Yeah,
stay alive. Stay alive. Don't walk into fire and shit yet. Get out of the meteors.
Do you want hero now?
Now, put you back to the door, everybody. Pop that second pop. Pop those cooldowns. First healing cooldown will be Lazzie's healing tide totem for the first add. Aside from that, we're looking for an eye. Big eye. Move to the walls. Move to the walls. Move to the walls. Alrighty.
Oh.
Way to fucking wipe us. Ha ha ha.
I ran to red, which is a wall, but it was more in that direction.
It was a diagonal, so there's a fun fact to us to fucking worry about. Yeah, no, just stand in melee and die. So...
I don't think it could go diagonally.
It can. Go from 8 different points.
Yeah.
Oh, now I know.
Feared!
We shall...
Feared into a grand try.
We shall focus on the positive. That fell phase, everyone, can, except for Freya, can agree it was crispy.
It was really good.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, really good.
Screwed myself over on that one and trapped myself.
That's alright. But yes, we can see how putting so much effort into making sure all of the fire is in all of the meteors is such a beneficial practice, yes?
It's how it's meant to be done.
How it's meant to be done. We were doing it wrong all this time. But that is also what it means. We've spent a lot longer in the fell phase after that second Nova, which is fine, because we're going to do the fire so well. And we're spending a lot longer in there, because as long as we don't hit that third one, we can do fucking whatever we like.
And we're still killing the first ad.
Okay, so we're probably going to have to kill both ads. Now, I'm not saying it's not impossible to kill this boss without killing any ads or just one ad. However, because we are going into the last phase with so many healing cooldowns available, it is a much safer option to just do the ad mechanics rather than sit under the boss and tunnel and hope.
I think our number one problem at that last phase is everyone surviving the big eye at the moment. It seems to be that we're always losing 4 or 5 people every time.
Alrighty, so I know what I can do. Wait, why is there suddenly fucking markers all over the goddamn world? That is an overreaction. Right. All we need is, Jesus Christ, what have you done? One on purple, and one on star. Right, so you know how we orientate ourselves with the backs to the door? We basically only ever used up this much space, so when that first eye comes in, you're going to be told to either run to the red, purple, the blue, the star, or the orange. Yeah? No matter which way the eye beam lasers at us, 2 of those markers will be clear and you'll be told to run to 1. So you should very quickly familiarize yourself by where markers are, and don't run to the wrong one by mistake.
I think I'll just look for the eye myself and use some.
Or just look for the eye yourself and
That's what I do.
get out of the way.
You got to move straight away. Once straight away, you can't sit there.
If you move when you see the eye, you'll survive. If you move when you see the shit it casts on the ground, you'll be dead. Right, and we are all here. I'll worry about swapping people around at 8 o'clock. Till then, meh.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Repot 2.
1.
Conjunction, make sure you have space. So you solve carefully. And skip this second conjunction nicely. Okay, ejections out and conjunction out. Space, space, space. Over in 8 seconds. Over in 2 seconds. You're in. Leave. Res totem down, please.
Thank you.
Stop the heals on below.
Three in a row on snakes.
Do it, buddy.
Matter CDs.
He's got a green, yep. There we go. Just watch, there's an icy thing not quite on the edge.
Oh, yeah.
Shout for a stack next time, Snakes.
Alright, Nova is the next mechanic, so people can afford to be in on the boss. You won't have to worry about the edges again. Nova in 4 seconds. And you don't really need to actually leave the boss quite yet. If you push it real quick, it should be alright. Yeah, there we go. So you still don't really need to leave the boss. Focus on DPS. This is the hero, and you really want to kick the no, yeah, don't listen to me. But yeah, you still want to kick the shit out of him here. Thanks, Path. But yeah, the moment you see meteors, you want to be as close as you can be to them, whilst obviously not getting crushed by them. Ooh, it's a bit of a nasty spawn.
They're all on the edges.
Yeah. Alright. We can only ever do our best. Keep on looking for meteors, so you can keep on dropping in it. Over in 7 seconds. Over in 4 seconds. Over in 1 second. There's the cast. Oh. Pick up Freya and find space, everybody. All got space. Very good. Solve the conjunctions, otherwise be in meteors. Otherwise... meteors are all over the place, make sure you're right near them. At your discretion, Miles. Over in 4, but it's always a little bit later. Okay. Spot. Exit cast. Make sure you're against the wall.
Fuck's sake.
And conjunction. Resurrect Miles when it's safe.
Oh, it's so close.
Right. Red.
Alright, I'll go forward.
Actually pick up dots if you can. See if we can go into the last phase without that cooldown. And push him, push him, push him, push him. At this point we're just dropping fire safely, we don't really need to worry about meeting well protocol. We've got 9 seconds until he novas us and we just can't afford to be novad, so just push through. Yeah, we made it. Very good. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Stay alive. Alright, back to the door please. Hero, pot, and cooldowns. That was actually almost perfect timing for
Door.
cooldowns. Alright, move to purple. As Ad is going to spawn on the door by the way soon. In 3 seconds, in 2 seconds, in 1. Everybody switch to this Ad and beat the crap out of it. He's going to do a cast. When he does that cast, you need to turn away and scatter so that you will be spread for the ability. Here comes the ability, run away, spread. And come back and hit the boss or solve the hit the Ad or solve the conjunction. He needs to die before he does his third. So turn away from him, turn away from him. Now kill him.
Eye laser,
Big
purple.
Purple,
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 purple, purple, purple.
purple. Hit the boss. Now next will be another Ad, I believe. Keep on hitting the boss.
You want to use like major CDs on 2 and personal
Nah.
stuff on 3.
Just keep on hitting the boss. Just as much DPS at all times. There's no burst time. It's just all that you can all the time.
Ad coming in the door.
Yeah, hit the Ad. Hit the Ad. You're gonna cast a witness, and you same again. You're gonna run away when he casts witness, so you scatter, so you don't, die. Run away,
Scatter.
Make sure you are spread. And back to the boss as soon as, the Ad as soon as you can.
And you're gonna have
Now,
an
Laurie,
eye
you
up
have
And there's
an
going to be a
AM.
laser, so...
Where's red?
Oh fuck,
Purple?
move to the
It's
far
red.
side of the room.
Purple. Or door? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a bad
Need
one.
red.
Door.
Got a grand conjunction.
Awful one. We got a grand conjunction, did we?
Grand Tron, I think that was.
No trying.
No, we're
one's
good.
at the park.
It's just that this Ad is going to time us out. Alright.
I think Raj, you're mine, right? You side.
Don't release.
With that DPS, on 8%.
We can push in.
We
can't
probably should have just kept hitting.
Yeah, we have a lot of
Yeah.
cooldowns available. We can sit under that boss for a very long time.
Let's do
Alright,
that.
that's what we're going to do.
So we're skipping second ad?
We're skipping second Ad, which means I should pick him up because I have shit DPS and you can hit the boss harder than I can.
Yeah, it's fine.
So let me really quickly assign our cooldowns for it. We didn't use any cooldowns for that
That was
first
with
Ad.
1 dead DPS too.
Yes, which is very, very good. Yeah, I put on a whole heap of aggressive things because I never need to live, so yeah. Anywho. Now the pattern for that is you hit the boss. Anyway. So first witness, there'll be nothing. Second witness, there'll be an AM only. Third witness, there'll be an AM and a shout. That might work out well. And for the fourth and hopefully final witness, we will have a spirit link totem. And it'll be great, and we might even have our other AM up for that plus miles would be getting around to being ready to go again at that point. So yeah, now you're starting to look at using any runes or special things you've got saved up. Yeah, just at the bottom it says hit boss, kill. Actually, it should say ignore ad. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Accept. Does darkness help? Yeah, darkness is always a little bit weird. It depends on the very individual ability as to whether or not it's dodgeable. But yeah, sure. Totally cast darkness at some point. If. Yeah. And with that Spirit Link, we're gonna have another AM, so somebody else's AM should be back. Laurie's AM should definitely be back by that point. And yeah, so it'll be the AM, Spirit Link, the other thingamajig, plus tank's health. I got a shit ton of health I can contribute. Maybe I should do
When
the
are
boss.
you recommending darkness? Doesn't say anything.
When you see a Spirit Link, pop down to darkness.
Easy.
Yep, too easy. Let us commence.
5.
Oh yeah, 5th is definitely we're dead. 3 pot. Yeah, if we see a 5th cast of it, we just die. That's how it works. That's okay. It's okay to just die sometimes. I'm eager now. Grand Conjunction, move back so you don't kill us all. Alright, push him to 0.5 before his next one goes off. Who's saying about res? Oh, reds. Alright, never mind. All good. Oh yeah, that might be the one with your Spirit Link too. There's Conjunction, make sure you spread. I mean, there'll be a time when I'm literally just saying use everything. Yeah, literally use everything.
What killed Grey?
Right, Reza, Shatter.
Shatter. Shields on 3/4 health. 3/4's not enough.
Over in 5 seconds, make sure you're in on the boss. There's not moving in. Alright, res totem down when you can.
Sorry, needs heals. I don't have a defensive this time.
Moon.
I stood on moon and nothing happened.
I mean, you need to stay on moon.
Nothing is supposed to happen.
I got a shatter thing at the same time, so I had to move
Fine,
anyway.
That's alright. Jump into the melee.
Sorry, I was out in icy. I'm usually there.
Yeah, that's all good. It's just whoever's available. It can't possibly be everyone's busy, so it's just whoever's available. Ooh, Totemic Revival. Dare I use it? Yes.
Yeah, I think normally Adalo and I are there for that, and we both had icy.
Alright, why'd you try and... Was it something unexpected, or was it something easily solvable? Yes, no, maybe a little bit. You're confident going
Who was it
forward.
trying?
Lava and Fuckery.
Yeah, there was a try.
Yeah, and I was sitting on the moon because someone said to Aggie said to go moon. I was there, and then I thought I didn't want to stand on him still because obviously that thing would kill me. I moved back and I moved on to someone, and then boom, it went off, and it was 2 different colors.
Alright.
Just clear moon, debuff faster, people. That's fine. Shouldn't happen again.
All good. Alrighty then. Get that sweet pre-pot. Oh, that's a bit of an early pull.
Whoever did that fucked me.
Me too.
Oh, the one who always goes on
Okay.
about their amazingly planned free casts.
1% wipe incoming.
Spread out. Red. Red. Yep, I got you, buddy. Wait, up.
You're running.
No movement.
Yeah, but everyone else had popped. It was safe.
No, there were another fair on the other side.
No, nowhere
Behind
near
you.
it. I had him.
Grand Conjunction and Icy's first set.
Della, you're not going to make it, mate. Oh.
What was that?
I didn't think you were going to make it, Dorian.
Nova in 5 seconds. Nova is being cast. Resurrection totem down, please. Top heals on below. B-res on Adalo when safe.
Oh shit.
Over in 10. Over in 2. Just sit under him and tunnel to push him out. Very nice. Now, remember, meteors. They're the name of the game. Where are the circles? There they are. Get it, move in. Jump in circles. Nice. You want to keep on moving towards new circles. Don't get comfortable being at your old circle, move to new ones. New circles all the time. Circles. Over in 10. Over in 3 seconds. Survive the Nova. Boom, spread out. Go, you spread out. Alright, solve, otherwise do fire.
Turn around. Yellows, run to middle.
Yellows to the mid. Just run to the boss.
Yellows to
To the
middle.
boss. Oh, you bastards.
It's orange, not yellow.
Whatever. Fire is all that's important right now, remember? Resurrect Thor. Over in about 10. Think about the edges. There's the Nova.
Sorry.
Gosh.
Sorry.
Spread out, find space. Alright. See if we can survive for like 10 seconds so that we can put a res on the healer. Alrighty. Lots of Fell Flame deaths.
Dot.
Fell Flame.
It's a dot.
Yeah,
so when
that's
people are
so-
trying to crowd up,
That's part of the
That's the
issue
problem.
with stacking everyone in the circles. There's just a bit more dots.
People are
going out.
fighting for the circles. There's 3 or 4 people all using the same circle.
Big
It would
circle,
be,
there's plenty of space.
In or around the circles.
Yeah,
At this-
normally you should limit it. So first 2 people to or in the circle.
If we start doing that, you're gonna get fucking released. You're gonna get people trying to skip things, or people fucking going, you go in there, you go in. Oh, there's fire at my feet. What
Now that
people
we-
need, the circle's a big place, right? Like, if you see somebody on one side of the circle, you can move
No,
to
the
the other
circle's
side
only
of the
big
circle.
enough for 4. You get
No,
4
it's
people.
probably only big enough for 2 people.
It is only big enough
If
for
it's bigger
2,
than
but
3
it's
dots, about 3 or 4 people can do it.
I will
It's
fucking
enough.
dig up that video again and show you like 4 people doing it at once.
Well, can we do our first 2-minute break?
Yes, we can.
Awesome.
It's probably worth looking at using defenses now in the circles because we have a lot of room. So that's a really good way to double stack
Oh, yeah,
in the
true.
meteors.
We don't need it in the last phase either.
No, absolutely.
That's true. Our most
Like
dangerous
that's-
time has changed, hasn't it? It is now getting the fire in the right spot as opposed to, you know, trying to survive awful fire
Mm.
later on.
So rather than using it to find room and get around, we can now use it to double place the fire. And then you can actually put 4 or 5, you know, fells in the same meteor. Otherwise 3 is the max.
Yep. Boy, it'll be time for another cauldron too.
Yep. And a repair mount. No, not a repair mount, what do you call it? That little roboty thing.
Auto hammer.
There's one. Love me an auto hammer.
Jeeves.
Also Jeeves, I can sell stuff to Jeeves.
I think Freya doesn't actually have Jeeves.
No, I'm using auto hammer. You want the auto hammer?
Yes, please.
I constantly give her shit about it.
What's wrong with the auto hammer?
No, she doesn't have Jeeves yet. It's the most simplest one. It's simple as fuck to get.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
What,
pretty
judgy of you there?
complicated. It's like, it's really long. It's annoying. Costs
Fine,
money.
Freya, just ask Adala
I
if he's wearing his
have
boots.
Jeeves, but I am not an engineer on my pally. My engineer's on my hunter.
Wait, was it you then? Who was I? I thought it was you. Who was I giving shit to?
I don't have Jeeves. You probably
Fuck.
give me shit.
Oh, yeah, maybe I just got confused.
Ah, hey, that's a thing. Hey, Mr. Sage, do you want to
Yo.
come do some Starbro?
If you need me to, I'll gladly do it.
Oh, it's your turn. Hey, anybody who isn't a major cooldown user or healer, otherwise known as all the DPS but healers and Raj, anybody not want to partake in the following hour? Creak, that's alright. I have a allotment of straws to draw. Aggie can't volunteer.
Like, I mean, I
Alright,
can
you have
go
commanding
take stick
shout,
if you
I'm
want
holding
me
on to
to,
you.
but...
Sage, you can't volunteer for yourself.
Fuck.
Hey, basically, Raj, all Beloit says is you can't leave.
You're here for life. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Want to be like you, man.
Hey, Beloit, you realize you've gotten a volunteer, right?
I do. I'm waiting for the flood of volunteers. So far, it is Throst is the winner for the volunteer. He's the rando.
Giggle just set Giggles in.
Yeah, Giggles also volunteered, but you see, you don't see my purple chat.
La-di-da.
I'm not particularly fussed out of the pair from who sits. I guess guild loyalty, eh? Eh? Yeah. Alright. Thrust for Sage it is. Where are you, Sage? Get out of whatever game you're playing and get on here.
Sage be as good
Alright,
as Frost?
coming now. I didn't realise my character had logged out.
Can we get a Warlock portal up, please?
Portal's up.
Thank you, Sneaks. That text is in fact purple.
It's a bit on the pinky side there.
I would call it a solid magenta. It's all purple, white. I just need to remove whispers. It ruins the game.
Problem was you named what color.
Sorry for saying purple. Cadbury, come at me.
Or we could do this one.
I can turn off whispers, but the problem is if I turn it off, there's lost communication. Fuck, I ignored Adala, but he can still BNet whisper me. Alright, we all here? Sage has a rune, yeah? Sage has feast and flask, yeah?
I don't have... I can use my own flask, yeah.
The cauldron's still up.
Cauldron is still up, you should accept summon.
Oh shit, it actually
I've
tells me
accepted
you're
summon.
ignoring
I'm coming
me.
in.
What do you mean I'm actually ignoring him? Of course
No,
I'm ignoring
no,
you.
it actually says below that grand is ignoring you.
Yeah, it's because I'm ignoring you.
You are very ignorable.
This is the sound of you being ignored.
Do we not have table food, or have I missed the table food? I'll just use
Missed
my
it.
food. Okay, I'll use mine. That's cool.
All
Doesn't-
good then.
Cauldron's
Say
still
when
up.
you are prepared.
Get a second
People
flask,
should
people.
Finish tapping that cauldron at some point. Now is the time. Murder the face of a boss.
4, 3,
Repot on 2.
1.
Raj, can you move closer to the lorry?
Grand conjunction number 1. Shit, I didn't move out. I'm a genius.
Oh, it's yellow. Yeah, thanks.
Aggie, your melee attack range is like actually filthy.
That's what you say about everything about guardian druids.
Grand conjunction number 1.
Jealous.
Spread them.
Alright, quick wipe.
Oh, jump in.
What?
Trying.
Rain
Lava, was that you on me?
Yeah,
How did you hit me when I was so far out from melee?
don't release.
No movement speed.
Vengeful retreat.
Oh, this has got us. All is well.
I was wondering how I died before a shadow happened.
So are bears, Aggie.
Only
Okay,
Congo
bye.
Bears, boy.
Do you know that Aggie's melee attack range is the same as yours, boy? Except you're just like standing inside the hitbox and you could like walk backwards.
No, that's not true actually.
He has a talent.
Yeah,
or
I've got a talent
trait
for it.
or something. My melee distance is 5 yards from wherever the end of the boss's hitbox is. His is 15, I think.
Hey Raj,
Is it 8 yards, Molly?
Possibly. Hey, yeah, what does it do? Does it give you a flat, or is it like double existing or something?
Extra 5 yards.
Oh, yeah. It's noticeable.
God damn.
I don't know, how far is like shield slam? Melee range, alright, doesn't say.
Outlaw rogues can extend their melee range as well.
Focus.
Do. Miles is your supervisor. Aggie, damn it. Alrighty, we all be present.
Oh.
5, 4,
The pre-pot on 2.
2, 1.
Spread out.
Damn it, Nathan, fucking watch people move before you start fucking moving. Jesus.
I'm standing in the same spot.
We're moving backwards while 2 others were shuffling backwards because you weren't moving.
Shut up.
And on to the next phase. ICs and GCs. Over in 6 seconds. Resin up. No heals on below. Resurrection totem down, please.
Green. Oh yeah.
Meet in the middle. Go to the boss. Go to the boss. Okay.
Jeez, I got both that time. Fuck.
That ice is fucking terrible.
I got the ice and the conjunction.
Yeah, some people are getting lazy with ice.
That's fucking horrible,
It's
right
gotta
there.
go to the walls.
Oh, wherever it now, so you can all go stand in melee and never leave for the rest of the phase. Over, make sure you're in. Then you can stay in and DPS. Nice. Alright, fire! Meteors! You know the drill.
Do your best though.
Meteors are up. Orientate, prepare.
Reinnovate.
Over in 7 seconds. So you find a wall. Then find space. Space is all that matters. Now fire matters once you've solved. Till then, solve.
I'm coming to you.
Orange mid, very good. Meteors, lots of circles around, jump in them. Miles, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
All that lovely space. Alright, Nova incoming any second. Here it comes. Then find some space. And we died.
Okay, yeah, buddy.
We were all, yep,
Yeah.
all stuck together.
Alright, problem with that time. Nova
People
was
were
about
closing
8
off the
seconds
gaps.
away.
Yeah.
Everybody with Fell Flame immediately went to the edge. And chaos ensued. The people with the Fell Flame, when that Nova is coming in, you have to continue to drop it until the last possible second. Yeah?
Yep.
Because you get like well over half of your Fell Flame timing is before the Nova. So you can drop the first two as best you can, and then you drop the second one on, or the third one on your way to where you're going, and you drop the fourth one on the wall, something like that. But all four in your destination isn't so good.
You can actually make all four before you get there, as long as you're close.
That's what
Just
I
draw
did.
a straight line from the middle-ish to the wall to the edge. That way you can drop your fourth near the edge as well.
Food, buddy.
Alright.
Thank you. Our spot, Raj.
I'm gonna pre-pot on 2.
2, 1.
Correct the early pulls, please. First conjunction. Oranges to the middle.
Whoa.
Don't worry about it.
Fine.
Get your space.
I see he's in Grand Conjunction. Over at 6 seconds.
Sorely move a bit, mate.
Resurrection, tone him down, please. Over in 10. Over in 2. Reversal. Alrighty then. Alright, for the circles, make sure you move towards available circles. Drop in circles. Yeah, you can chill a little bit. Next one won't be in for it. Okay. Freya. 1 minute. Over in 8 seconds. Over in 2.
And DC'd. Fuck.
Bark
DC'd.
Path.
DC'd.
Still alive.
Yeah, but if he gets Grand Conjunction...
I'm coming back in.
Spread. That's right, he's just standing still. I don't know where he is actually, but...
Near the door.
Nah, he doesn't have it.
There's a patch right next to him though, got lucky there.
I'll block
Nope,
it.
he just caught on fire.
Fucking hell.
He did. Nova in 8 seconds.
Back, he gave me a buff.
Fucking just booted
Nova
now.
in 4. There's the last fell ejection. Here comes the Nova.
Oh shit.
Yo, you get some space.
Spread out.
Heals on dots. Got the dot on me.
Now you just need to drop fire safely. So.
I'm back.
Where's green?
We just got a Grand Shrine.
Green's
Yep.
a corpse.
Ice cream or chassis, that was very stupid.
There, you guys were like the last ones. There was no confusion acceptable at that stage.
Can I just make an observation? There are people getting like large dot ticks because we're all trying to drop fell on the same circles. Like, I
Just
just
gotta
don't
find
think it's
another one.
worthing. Yeah.
No, you
I
just
don't
gotta look at who people there and go to another one.
But everyone's thinking that someone else will go to the next one. That's the problem. So no one's going, if that makes sense.
And be the
Yeah.
bigger person.
I get it, just move, yeah.
But then no one will stand in it.
It should
Because
be,
everyone would be
like,
the bigger
if
person.
there's 6 people around a meteor, or like 2 people, and a spawning comes out where people actually get the fell thing, and you know,
Just
meteor
move
killed,
after that.
Just fucking move. Just move.
Yeah.
Like that first meteor where 6 people around one comet, it went out and like 2 people moved and 4 people stayed there while only 2 people were filling it up. Like, why did the other 2 people stand there?
Yeah,
it's
it should
an
work
already
like
filled
this.
comet now.
If there's like 5 of you all gathered in a meteor, and you all drop one because you know you get it in waves, all 5 of you should like move away from people Like, even if that means your next patch is dropped just outside the meteor, that's fine, because there's now 5 patches within the meteor and then 5 patches directly next to the meteor. You should never be dropping patches at somebody or with somebody. You should always be trying to make it as efficient as possible, but not just walking it into people.
Yeah, sorry about that client
Just-
crash too.
Yeah.
Just a,
What are you gonna do?
like, I don't know, a point to note with the meteors, like when you're dropping them next to the meteor, Aggie's still gonna clear it up. So
Yeah, his clear circle is bigger than the meteor.
So if you've got 2 guys within the circle, just put yours around the outside of the circle in like a semicircle, and then Aggie's meteor will clear it up.
It's also worth just noting you should just chase the newest meteor. Like if you see a few people around it or 2 people are there, just go to the new one that pops, even if you didn't get it at that point. Like it'll just.
There's a point, there are waves of meteors consistently, as there are waves of fell ember people. So,
And you have a much smaller chance of having to compete for the meteor if you're on the newest meteor.
True. It's a little bit trickier for range to maintain your uptime, but that is the difficulty in this part.
Yeah, the animation on the meteor is a bit deceptive too. Actually blows up before it hits the ground.
Well, you don't need to cut it to the last minute, because it'll probably be full up by the time they come down. Alright, we're
All the more reason to chase a new meteor.
Mm-hmm.
Seek fresher pastures.
4, 3, 2,
Repot.
1.
Junction number 1.
Guys are running past each other.
Fucking Betty Hill.
Chasing each other's tails.
You need to download some like Windows apps to increase your visual spatial awareness. Ices and Grand Conjunction.
I've only got Thorculus in my range. I'm gonna go over there now.
Nova in 7 seconds.
Bad Sage.
What'd I do?
Stood on the tank.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I might have been in a little bit too much. Takes 2 people to get hit by a mechanic. Res totem down, please.
Fuck, that was close, really.
Where's the other green? Dean.
Oh,
Shit,
why is there
careful,
a
there's an
thing
ice.
in the middle?
Melee, get out of the ice that's on the side.
Giggles
Don't
move
be lazy
right
there,
boss.
guys.
Thanks, I'll stand back a bit to give you some more room. But there's no conjunction, so everybody wants to stack up underneath the boss on the moon, because there is a crystal fucking it otherwise. So for this Nova, which is in a second, you want to be on the moon side, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. You need to watch out, so just hang out there till it goes away.
Go on.
Alright, cool. Right. Fire time. Remember, whenever you see a bunch of people with fell ejection pop out from their names, find a new circle. So there's 2 circles right now. Oh, 3. Oh, there's some fell ejections. Everybody else, look for some new circles. Oh, there's some new circles. Go to them. Over in 9 seconds. Over in 4 seconds. Nova is about to be cast. There it is. Boom. Find space. Look at all that space. Find space and stop moving. Right, solve, otherwise do fire.
Red.
Red's to the middle.
Red middle, quick.
Red to the middle. Fire, fire, fire. Find new meteors.
Lots of space on green.
Nova soon. PM. Nova is about to be cast. Here comes the cast. Find some space.
Oh no! Oh, fuck,
Oh,
that
watch out,
was
don't run into
really
me,
lucky
fucker.
thought.
Oh.
Jesus.
Solve. Fire
It's green.
is okay now. We just
Green.
Green.
I'm coming to you, Linda.
Just run to the bosses. Run
I
to the
got
boss.
Aggie.
I'm at the boss.
I think I cleared it already, Path.
You don't have a path.
Good man.
Yeah, we're all good.
I should
Just push the boss.
Legend.
Fire is just safe. You don't need to worry about stacking it. Just safe fire. 2%. 8 seconds. Pull it out. DPS. Alright, hero. What? Keep everyone alive. Don't walk through fire now. Don't fuck it up now. E. Back to the door, please. Alright, keep an eye for the eye. Alright,
whoa,
red,
whoa,
red,
whoa,
red,
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 red, red, red, red, red, red, red, red, red, red. Res dots. Ad spawning on blue and purple, everyone to the ad. Remember, when he casts, you gotta scatter. I agree, doggy. Here comes the cast, turn around and scatter.
Scatter, scatter, scatter.
Solve and then come back and hit the ad.
Oh, you ran right on fucking top of me.
Alright, you're gonna have to look away.
Who did that?
Melinda and Larry.
What were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing?
Got me to Hank.
Nah.
I apologise, that was me. I thought Larry had the right same sign.
Yeah, I was. Why?
No, I apologise, and that was just my fault. I thought you were the same sign.
I think them using red and yellow is a deliberate fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially if you're colorblind or something, right?
They give you a colorblind mode, so I doubt it's
There is definitely a colorblind mode.
When the big ad comes out, the next thing that hits is the Grand Conjunction, isn't it?
Yep.
So as soon as the big ad spawns, range can already spread out.
I think most of us pretty much
Right.
are anyway.
Yeah, once you've dodged the first eye, and stay dodged.
Like I know I am. I'm not really concerned
Yeah,
about
I was staying out. I didn't go back in.
Linda, you had red, didn't you?
Yeah.
I had red too. We must have tripled.
Yeah, because there was somebody
It was
on
like-
my right who had red as well that was looking like they were coming to me, but I'd chosen you and I was just running that way.
Tripling still bad.
Yeah,
Who cares? Pick it up. Let's go again.
Dum. Yes, so for that phase 4, it is all about maximizing your DPS. You only need to move whenever you need to. So, they are for early on, for the eye, and for the Grand Conjunction. Once that Grand Conjunction is solved and that first ad dies, you only ever need to be, and you actually need to be under the boss, so that you can benefit from the AoE, so that the second ad doesn't kill you. And you need to be spread for Grand Conjunctions and always moving for the eye. Also, yeah, don't walk into the giant laser beam. Like 4 people just screaming a colour, just go to that colour. He's big and spooky. Alright, but we've hit phase 4 more consistently we have before,
Yeah.
so...
Fail
hey,
phase isn't a problem now. At least not a big problem.
Well, we're getting better at it.
being done well. I'll accept well. Pot. Spread out. Solve it. Don't you dare try and... There we go. And good phase. By a fucking mile. That's good. Stop noticing that.
He's in timeout.
Alright, Grand Conjunction and Ices. Grand Conjunction. Solve carefully, there's plenty of time. Did I taunt too soon, Aggie?
No.
No? Good, okay. Over in 9 seconds. Over in a second. Part of the bundle.
Moon.
Alright. Res totem down, please. Right, hang on, don't run to red, don't run to red, don't run to red. Alright, run to my corpse if you're red. Red, far side of the boss. Alright, now I'll get out of here so nothing wrong happens. Very good. Over in 9 seconds. Over, cuddle up. They cuddled.
Naughty
Sage,
light sage.
skull.
Sorry.
Fire time! Woo! Meteor spawned. You on the wrong fucking side of the room. New meteors, new ejections. Move to where people stuffed up first, Aggie. No, no, do your thing. It's alright.
I know what's up.
Over in 10 seconds, continue to do your fell ejection as well. Over in 3 seconds, now think about finding a wall. Now you better get a fucking wall. Bread, find a spot. Find a spot, find a spot. Solve carefully. Those two orange guys in melee, you should walk into each other. You're in the boss. Just walk into the boss.
Yep.
There we go. Now the reds can touch. Very good. Now back to fight, everybody. Right, Nova in 3-ish seconds. Think about finding a wall. Think really hard, because you better have a wall. Alrighty, spread, spread, spread.
Just
spread,
really
spread,
move.
Spread, spread, spread. Spread, spread, spread. Solve, and then only do fire well. Doesn't
Can't
have
see
to
the
be
other yellow.
perfect.
Oh, there you are.
Who's green?
I can anchor,
Green.
believe me.
Green is on the other fucking side.
I was trying to
Green's
get
meet
to
in
you
the middle.
without going through
Very
the
good.
fucking fell.
Resurrect
I can-
as soon
I
as
can ank.
possible. Ank then. And nobody die. Fire is safe. Don't worry about anything, just safe. Got plenty of time. Heroism and pot. Alive. And back to the door. Because you got to be for wherever the eye comes from. Sort
Keep
of,
an eye out
maybe,
for
kind
eye
of.
peeps.
Yeah.
Oh, red.
Red. Alright, go back to the boss for a second. Ad will be spawning on purple. Here it comes, everybody to the ad. Yeah, so range, you don't need to, you can just chill out wherever. Witness in 2 seconds, you have to turn away and not look and spread. So turn away, not look, be spread out, solve it and come back. Get ready to look away again. Okay, look away. Now we kill him before he kills us. Door, door, door.
Door, door, door.
Door, door, door.
That's the opposite of that.
Alrighty. Pick up a DPS dead. Somebody who can do something. And we're ignoring next ad.
Sorry, Tonic.
There's 2 healers down.
Doesn't matter. This is DPS race. Remember, we're ignoring. We will have to spread at one point when this ad comes out. Better not be looking. When DPSing?
Spread in nowish.
Yeah, start to spread out, don't look at the ad. Alright, so that big eye is about to pop up. You'll have to move to a colour quite quickly.
Red, whoa, door, door,
Yeah,
door,
door.
blue, blue, blue.
And AM Freya.
Oh, ow.
And keep on DP. Oh shit, I fucking moved.
Yeah,
Fuck
it is
me.
near the boss.
Yeah, that was my bad. Away, Spirit Link boss if you can.
Too many died to the eye again.
No.
Alrighty.
What's Void Burst?
So Void Burst is a continual stack that affects the boss, making every witness hurt slightly more. So not only do witnesses stack per ad, they also stack up over the boss. So this
Is that
is why
hit for 3
I
mil and
wanted
then
an
that
AM.
eyewitness hit for 2? So that's 5 mil. Straight
That's
after.
why you can't. That's why you can only take 3 or 4.
That's why,
Of
yeah.
witness.
What are we doing, little ads? Like, who's
Oh,
picking them
fucking
up?
nothing.
Nothing on them. Yeah.
It's
They
just
just
they
die
wailed on
passive
me and
cleaves.
killed me. So
How many died to the guy?
They do 3 million against everyone's
4 or
HP
something.
pool who's spread,
it's
or 4 million or something, or whatever it. So just have little ads. Just make sure there's a couple of people between you and them. They're a non-issue. So
If you're getting hit by the little eyes, you have to run to the tank. I can't grab them all.
what, the little squiggly dude, the slugs?
Don't they do a tether?
There's slugs and there's little eyes and there's a big eye and there's a big slug.
The Voidlings have an aggro table. I can only
Yeah.
pick them up if they're near me though, because I have a limited range and there's 2,000 of the buggers.
Alright, so we've got witness.
The-
We'll have nil for that one.
The big eye never comes at a time that's so terrible you can't have a look for it. So everybody
True.
should be looking at it.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now.
Like we'll call it the second we see it, but everybody should look for it.
The eye spawns and it shoots its beam like about 3 seconds after it spawns.
Yeah. If you wait for DVM, you will die.
Yep.
Like I saw the eye and I moved and I just sat there, waited 5 seconds forever and shot its beam, so I could have actually DPS'd a bit more and then moved.
Yeah, better to live.
Yeah, but yeah. But
6%.
Yep, agreed.
So, second ad is as follows. He will spawn, and he will cast a witness. And it is during that witness that you run away and spread out. Then, he will do a grand conjunction. And that's all good and cool. During that grand conjunction, the second witness will be cast. We need cooldowns for this. What we're going to do is we're going to have AM from Freya and Raja's shout. That should get everybody in the red because we're going to be spread at that time because we're doing grand conjunction. Now the third one will all be back underneath the boss, and so AM and what else is left? Nope, that's pretty much it. And AM and Lazzie's Healing Tide Totem should get everybody be alive underneath the boss. And for the final one will be the Spirit Link Totem as everybody's underneath the boss, plus Maybe if we're super duper lucky, Trank is up, but I sincerely doubt it because he uses it like a minute earlier, so maybe not. Anywho,
It'll be
so,
touch and go.
yeah. So, any confusion? The first ad, no cooldowns, can't afford it. Second ad, third witness, nothing. Second ad, second witness, while we're all spread out doing a grand conjunction, Freya and Raj. Then we all come back in, and we have a healing tide totem, and then we all stay in, and we have a tranquil spirit link totem, and then he should be dead. Then we're laughing. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Food. Bank. Ha ha ha. Low. Now these cooldowns, the lead up to them is very nasty. Means that you're going to have to cast them very quickly from the time that they're needed. Means I would suggest you familiarize yourself precisely where they are, so when I start shouting for them, you can cast them in under a second after I have shouted for them. Anywho. Yeah, crit food, that's what I need. 3 pot on 2. First conjunction, make sure you are spread out. Got plenty of time. That'll do. Nice. Alright, prepare for first ices and conjunction. There are the ices. Comes the conjunction. Oh. Nope. Where's my other red buddy? Red buddy. Over in 9 seconds. You want to taunt? Yeah, go. Over in 1 second. Res totem down, please. There's a green in melee, whoever the other green is. Lava unit boss, thank you. Nova in 9 seconds. Nova is coming out. And phase and fire, let's go. Dillium. Meteors are up. They're at the edge, but they're up. Jump in. New meteors are up. Jump in.
Oh, fuck off!
No, you fuck off.
Nova in 7. Bear has right of way.
Not Bear! 3 times in a row!
Nova in 2 seconds. Nova, get to a wall. Otherwise you'll die horribly. Base. Space. Solve. Hey, there's 2 reds in melee, thank you. Fire, fire, fire. Keep on moving to new circles. New circles.
Shit.
Pick up Agagi. Over in 6-ish seconds. Bit touch and go. Here it comes.
Watch out, Larry, we're gonna conjunction.
No.
Space. Solve and DPS.
Oh, you did that.
Who tried this?
We tried.
Darlo and Chassis.
You be like you. And so, why'd we try it? There's always a reason.
We both moved at the same time.
That is a very generic reason, but sure.
Well, from what I saw at least, we were both standing surrounded by fell. We weren't in the fell, but we obviously both need to get out of it, so we both just decided to take that initiative move first, and we just ran into each other.
Excellent.
I don't know, Chassis might see it differently.
Do we got an order hammer?
Yep.
I have 1% durability remaining.
What?
Oh, yeah, I suppose you die a lot.
Yeah, I died twice as much.
I mean, probably should have gotten that done before then.
I mean, I should have repaired on my way back here, but you know. Oh. Really? There it is.
It's in the face, the auto hammer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right, thanks.
It gets in the way of the screen.
Free pot 2. Come on.
Wasn't me?
I know. It's either you or Soralia.
No, I've shifted it. I'm not doing a
That
precast
was
anymore.
it was Soralia.
get
I'm
off
saying
it.
it's usually Grey or Soralia.
Not me.
EXRT says Soralia, Details says you Linda with auto shot.
Spread out.
I mean...
Solve. Defend your honor at a later point.
Red, hit in.
Red to the middle.
ICs and conjunction. Nova is being cast, make sure you're in. Resurrection totem down, please.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh.
I had a colorblind mode.
Let's say the green. Never mind.
There's an orange in melee. That's good. Over in 7 seconds. Or not. Nice deeps. Alright. Are we prepared for fire? Move to meteors, they're up. New meteors are up. There's always new meteors. Over in 10 seconds, keep on dropping fire, good. Over in 4, get to an edge. Alright, find a space, res Aggie as soon as possible.
That was just weird.
Red's in melee, you should walk forwards.
Red.
Don't you fucking
Red
try
in melee.
that. There's still one more red in melee forever. Yep, good. Keep on doing fire, keep on doing it well. Over in about 5 seconds, lots of wall space. Use it wisely. Get to an edge. Alrighty, find that space.
Green, I'm coming to you.
I'm stuck over here with orange. Oh, yep.
Alright.
Sweet.
Just need to drop fire safely, remember, otherwise DPS. Res grey as soon as possible into safety. Keep safe. No need to take any risks, we're fine. Stay out of the fire. Stay out of the fire. Hero pot. Oh. Back to the door, please. Where are you, giant fucking eye?
Blue,
Right,
blue,
move to the door,
blue.
move to the door, move to the door. Hit the boss some more, then come back for this ad.
Ad.
Ad. Witness in 3 seconds, so continue to DPS. Now run away and don't look. Now solve your shit and get back here and kill him.
Red middle. I'm in yellow.
Second witness, look away. Now kill him. Now hit the boss.
He's dead.
Now big eye, get out of the middle. Blue.
Fuck.
Hit the boss, hit the boss, hit the boss.
Base dick.
Oh,
First will be ad.
we're ignoring the ad, or?
We're ignoring the ad. And you should all spread out when convenient to you. Because there'll be a grand conjunction first.
Is this the nasty one?
This is an acceptable one. Just spread for the grand conjunction.
Ad
First
up.
witness is nothing. Ignore this ad.
Do not look at it.
Do not
Spread
look
now.
at it. Spread.
Ish.
No, we use nothing
Cast
for
lines.
it. Then we. Oh, fuck me. Never mind, we're good. Someone red's gonna have to come to the ad. Freya,
And
cast your
door,
AM
blue,
now.
blue.
Everyone move to blue. Freya, cast your AM now.
Don't look at that.
Fuck.
Oh, it's a try.
Unfortunate.
No, you need a hit. You need.
We just need to
Spirit
get
Link at
through
that
that.
stage or something.
That is it.
Oh, so there's an ad, which means you can't be looking at the ad. It's solving a ground conjunction, so you gotta solve it quite quickly. And you gotta dodge the green laser. The green, oh, sorry, not the green laser, the big laser. Big laser takes up half the room. And that is when, fuck's sake, it's 5%. Jesus Christ, we can.
After that, it's death. It's GG.
After that, it's absolutely nothing.
So
Like
we just needed to survive that grand conjunction. Yeah?
That's it.
That's all it was.
It's a grand conjunction, and a witness, and the eye laser. Yes, there's enough DPS. Oh, and yeah, in the 5%, we've got so many cooldowns already. His third cast is inconsequential, because after that, it's literally that tick of damage, that particular tick of damage. After that tick of damage, everybody just goes back under the boss and does 5% damage to him, and, you know, we got Spirit Links and AMs and Healing Tide Totems, so it's fine.
That's where we need a lot of
Would the
damage
witness have
reductions.
killed us without the shrine?
I don't know, I didn't look. All the thing says is what the killing blow was, not what the other shit was. So, going to make a note.
That's pop all your personals.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
is that was at 6 minutes and 48 seconds, which means that's about 6 minutes 40, like that. Except, so we all clear on that. At 6 minutes 40, there is going to be the grand conjunction spread, whilst moving to dodge the laser, whilst not looking at the ad. The ad is always gonna be near the door. So it will be a case. Actually, you know what? I can just fuck off with the ad to the other side of the room, can't I? So
I was going to say, Boy,
Yeah.
if we call door and everyone's trying to get back to the door
Yeah,
and he's cast.
Yeah, I'll move to the other side so that way you're not looking at it and I can dodge the eye by myself. That's all good. But yeah, run to the door. There's going to be a case though where you're all running to the door and there's going to be some fucking grand trines left over. So the faster you solve it before that laser split happens, the less likely trines are to occur. I should eat that feast before it disappears. Yeah, and the way we're going to survive that is by having Raj shout, Raya AM, so we're all going to have a crap
And
ton of HP, and it's a big
And
burst.
personal CDs.
Yeah, and personals is a good time. So it's a big burst of damage. Actual effective healing won't matter because it's a single massive tick of damage. And then we can get that healed up and then we'll be good because we'll be sitting under the boss inside healing circles with the healing tied up. Great. It'll be absolutely great. And we will have a break after this pull.
After this kill.
A pull with a kill at the end, still technically a pull. I'm being neutral.
Be positive.
Nah, that's been drained out of me. Repot
100
on 2.
watts.
Sage, take a
And
step forward.
conjunction number 1. Hey Sage, come here. Alright, GC and Icy's coming in. Over in 8 seconds. Close for Nova.
Moon.
Resurrection totem down, please.
Here's your solution, Raj.
Nova's next, so move in whenever safe. Over in 3. Prepare for fire. Alrighty. Meteor on purple. Meteor between green and orange. Another meteor on green, another meteor near red on boss. So on and so forth. Meteor on blue. Meteor on red, meteor on orange. Over in 5 seconds. Edge. But you have a space. Stop moving. Oh shit. I'm on it. Oh fuck me. I'm nowhere near as good at this.
Oh.
There's Freya. Over in about 5. Do you have an edge? Conjunction. And solve and then get back. Fire is just a safety hazard now.
Green at melee.
The red in melee. Tank in melee. Make some safe space.
Alright, we're phasing, stay alive.
Safe. Don't walk into fire if you don't need
Hero.
to. Hero!
Hero.
What?
User
Back to
entered
the
our
door.
channel.
Stand by for John and I. Alright, to the door everybody.
Purple?
Purple. Yeah,
Purple.
purple. As long as there's movement. Do you have the ad, Aggie? Do I have the ad?
I have it apparently.
Alright, get out of here.
Add on.
Everybody switch to the ad in a second. There he is, switch to him. You have to
User
cast
entered your
witness,
channel.
range need to
User
spread.
left your channel. User left your channel.
Now
That's
spread out, hide, don't look, don't look. Oh,
Why
what
is
the
the
fuck?
boss moving?
Thank you, Taunt, thank you. Finish off the ad once you're safe.
And look away.
Look away.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Bye.
Eye to the door, everybody, purple and blue. Hit the boss.
We want someone up?
Yep, DPS.
Too late, I've already got a res.
Sorry.
Everybody kill boss, ignore ad.
Yep.
We've got it, guys. Come on.
Ad's on orange,
Junction.
don't look at it.
Yeah, no, I'm taking him over to green, like
Don't
opposite
spread-
of the door.
Don't look at green then. Spread.
Witness. So spread out, don't look at green. Alright, I'll tell you where
Oh,
to move
fast.
for the eye.
Stop red, stop red.
I need
Door.
green.
Alright, move to the door, everybody. I gotta fucking move for that
Who's
too.
got green?
Where's green? Where's green?
Green
Run
is
to the
coming.
door, green.
One's at the door, one's on the other side of the door.
I died, Aggie. You have to pull the boss away. Alright, did we ever shout in an AM? I wasn't paying attention.
It's 4.5 mil. We keep getting at that same stage.
Yeah, did we have a shout in an AM? I wasn't paying attention.
Don't know.
Freya, did you AM?
No AM that time.
Hey, Raj, did you shout? I'm gonna assume we had no AM and no shout. So,
And Raj can't hear you when you speak.
that's alright. No, well, that's where we need it. So we'll do it again, and we'll make sure that we get our cooldowns there.
So what's the damage reduction on these two abilities?
AM is 20% and shout is 15%. Yeah, it's
35%.
nah. Everybody is already on full HP. And so active healing won't do anything.
We doing break?
Yes. Yeah, Raja's shout gives everybody 15% effective HP, so it's, you know, pretty cool.
15% more HP.
So it's like a mini AM or 3/4 AM. So in total it is 35% more HP, but it's actually got some damage reductions in it, so it mixes in quite nicely. So if you're getting killed by a 4 million hit, you will not take anywhere near that much damage. And it makes it perfectly survivable. Does AM stack? Wait, you guys have different AMs, don't you? Shit.
Yeah.
Praise is the DR one, not the heal one, please. Yeah? Hello?
Freya's got the healing one. Just use mine again because mine's back up by then. And use
then
hers on one of
yes.
the witnesses to pop it back up.
That is true. I want the actual AM one, which means Laurie is hard mode AM. Means Freya,
Yep.
you are on the healing tide totem ones. Is all good. That one's gonna be a bit dodgy, but still. How did witness go off? Never mind.
Just something I noticed. I'm not sure if it why, but a lot of people seem to still have Grand Conjunction when the or some people seem to still have it when the beam's going off, which
Yep.
seems to be also causing an issue because people are trying to get away from the eye, but also not run into each other.
Yep, that's the hard part of it. If you can't solve your conjunction in half the usual time, you'll have your debuff whilst running away from the eye, which is theoretically fine. There's plenty of space.
Everyone should just start a step towards the middle of the boss. Just walk towards him while solving at the same time. That way you all meet up in the middle.
That's the time, 6 minutes 40 seconds.
Ah, I figured it would have been Raj.
Did you get Raj to not run away from the conjunctions?
Yeah, the thing is, Reed, don't tell him what to do.
Yeah? He's an independent black woman, yeah?
I suggested it to him. I didn't tell him he had to.
Suggestions are fine.
Don't tell me what to do.
It's good to
No
collaborate.
feast.
Is there a feast, Miles?
I think wasn't there a break?
Yeah, the break just
Yeah,
ended.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I'm back. 1 second.
Yeah, Larry moves out every time, but he comes in for some reason. I don't know.
To hit the
Oh.
boss. To
He's
do my
Larry.
mega 100k DPS.
I'll take 100k DPS.
I have an extra 100k DPS.
There's no food.
Yeah, they're away still. All good.
So is that the second conjunction or the third conjunction in that phase?
Second.
Second, okay.
Yep.
So I used my personal too early then.
Yeah, up until that point, there is no cooldowns needed. The second cast from the first ad hurts like hell, but it's not enough to kill anybody. So, you know, you just take it to the face and chill out. Not at the start of the conjunction though, because the whole hell time lasts about 20 seconds. Or, you know, is over a time period of 20 seconds. That's why we got to have your 15 and Laurie's 8 up at the right time. Which will be as the laser fires. So when I see the eye, I'm going to say Raj and Larry.
I'm back, sorry.
Yeah, that's the, this is where it gets hard. Yeah, everybody has to be, and if you're one of the unlucky ones, solving your grand conjunction, casting your raid cooldown, and moving to a safe spot. Very quickly, with the threat of insta-death and raid wipe should you make a single mistake. This is a fair and balanced mechanic. Alright.
Well, I'm pretty sure they gave every class 1 or 2.
Some are muties, some are DRs. Some are DRs that are so strong you get immunities.
I have a DR that doesn't even have a CD. I use it every time.
What is it?
Faint.
Yeah, they just get that big chunk of dodge, isn't it?
No, it's just 50% damage reduction whenever I want.
Oh shit, you should tank.
Can I trade my 1 minute cooldown for yours?
5
1
minutes.
minute? You're dreaming. Try
You've
4.
got bear whenever you want it though, Grey.
Repot.
But that's on the global cooldowns.
Sneaks is a finishing move.
Nah, it's not.
Oh,
it
is
just
it?
requires 35 energy. And click it now if I want, but if I do less damage.
Right out. Solve. And a boss. Junction and IC number 1. Nova in 8 seconds. Move in when convenient. Res totem down, please.
Where's yellow? Oh, Aggie, got you.
Over in 7 seconds, move in when safe. Prepare for fire. Alrighty, meteor on red. Another meteor on red and purple. Another meteor on red. Apparently they're all on that side today. I'm doing fire good. Over in 2 seconds, make sure you have an edge to get to, make sure you meet that edge. A nice, comfy, safe space. Solve safely.
Great state.
And do fire real good. Can you rescue Iker at some point?
I'm working on it.
Thank you. Over in about 7. Alright, make sure you get that wall. Cast. Find a space.
Don't come too close.
Oh, red.
Green in middle.
I'm sort of trapped. Where's red?
On the other side, mate.
Where's orange?
Red's the middle.
Red's the middle.
Too slow.
Alright.
No, he jumped straight over the top of me.
Don't use speed. Alright. There is a solution to the problem. No, but when
You gotta walk through it sometimes, it's unavoidable.
I know, I understand.
It was only one time it's happened this raid, so.
Yeah.
No, it happens a lot where there's 2 people on either side of the boss, and they're like, "Come to me," and I don't know. Can you see through the boss?
No, you can't actually. You can block this view.
Alright. Well then, through process of elimination, if you
And-
can't
and
see the
also,
person, they
you've-
must be on the other side.
You've also got to take into account the fact that both of us are healers and we're too busy, like we're
Yeah.
busy tweaking unit frames as well, so...
And there is 20 of us, we all have voice.
Let's put it down
Communicate.
to bad RNG.
Yeah, 2 healers on either side of the room getting.
Be their
getting
eyes.
It'll never happen again. Like the chances of that happening.
Never say never, Miles.
Isn't it like 4 out of 18?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sage.
You're welcome. Every time.
Freya,
here.
you there?
Sorry.
I'm ready, sorry.
Excellent. Free pot. Ice is in conjunction. Over and tick. Let's totem down, please.
Sarah's gonna need heals. I don't have a
Sounds
defense.
good.
I'm cauterized.
Was green. Yeah.
Got you, Miles.
Over and 8. And fees. Very nice. On blue there's a meteor. On red there's a meteor. On fucking green there's a meteor. Plenty of variety. Over in 9. Keep dropping fire. Over in 2. Seek Sanctuary. Take a space. Hold the space. Solve carefully. There is a red in melee. Good. Do fire.
Ah!
Yep, Miles. Nova in 6-ish. Pick up Miles. Slow, thank you. And Nova's casting, find the edge.
Watch out, get away from me.
Find that space.
Hey, red.
Green, stay still. Yep.
Hey, red, come back.
middle.
Green to mid.
Green's in the middle.
Green to mid.
That was very scary, Aggie.
Good communication.
Fire safety. Hero pot cooldowns. Here.
Oh no, it's ice blocked.
Everyone's going to where I'm going.
Alright. Back to the door. When you can, no rush. You get
Keep
your
an eye
guidance
out for that eye.
Door.
Door. Alright, back to the boss real quick. Then get ready to come to the ad that's going to be on blue. And on blue, kill it. Range spread when you can. Turn around, scatter, get out of here, run. Once you're safe, come back and solve. Look away. Kill it. Back to boss. Now we're gonna get big eye.
And red.
Fucking hell.
Oh my.
Everyone has to look for that. Can't wait
This
for
can't
them
be
to
just
tell
like
you.
his call, guys. Fuck.
Why are people still dying to that? Explain it to me, please. What can I do in order to have you not run into that?
What?
I think that might have just been a late call.
No,
But
you
I'm
gotta
pointing-
watch for it.
Everyone has to look. You can't
Yeah, I
wait
know.
for anybody else.
Your best bet is to just have a pre-call. Like when there's 10 seconds left.
Yes, definitely.
Like, there is no such thing as a late call on the mechanic. You just have to be fast.
No, what he means is like, what he means is like
now start
like
looking for an eyeball.
eyes up in 5. Eyes
Yeah.
up.
Eye, look for it.
User disconnected from your channel.
There's the eye.
I am shout.
Yellow.
Yeah. Weird.
Alrighty. Do it again. The timing never changes, the pattern never changes. Oh. Fuck off, they're tired, please. I know they are, and I know.
Maybe just don't call eye at all, and just instead
Oh
of calling
God, no.
eye.
Call
No,
eye. Call eye. 100%.
No, do a
But-
pre-call, like
Well,
5 seconds before.
I do
Everyone's
it.
got timers, right?
A pre-call would be good, but I think we still need to call it. Like you still need to call pre-call and, you know, door, wall, whatever.
If you know where the eye is, you don't even need to listen for a door or wall call. You see the eye, you just move to wherever's safe.
There was a really funny preach video a while back where I forget what boss they were doing, but he had his camera facing the front of his character, and like the comments for the next video, people were laughing at him, and he's like, hey, you know, your DPS doesn't actually change depending on where your camera's facing. You can actually continue to do 100% of your optimum output with the camera spinning around. Like, there's absolutely nothing saying that your camera has to be facing the boss. Character does for a lot of your abilities, but not the boss. No, but not the camera. Yeah. So, there's nothing stopping you. Look at that eye. Alrighty.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If only you knew what lay beyond.
Grand Shrine.
Left click.
Die.
Miles of Souls named.
What was that? Oh.
Why did we run into each other? No reason then? Alright.
Spellbook discussion, to be honest. We'll just do it quick and move on.
Five, four, three, two, one.
If only you knew what lay beyond. As the stars wax, so your lives wane. Destruction.
I got you, Linda. Wait.
Red in middle.
Over in 6. Red's totem down, please. Over in 6. Fire phase. Over in 10, keep dropping fire. Over in 4, beacon edge.
Spread.
Ooh, I think I'll do seed. I know I haven't.
Solve safely. There's a red in melee. Reds have found each other. Keep doing fire, good luck. Over in 10, keep dropping fire. Over in 5. Alright, get to an edge. Junction, space, space, space. Solve, solve, solve. Res and fire.
There's a green in middle.
The green in middle, there's an orange in middle.
What the fuck is...
Where's the green?
How is there one
Red's
up
trying
and
for fuck's sake.
What the hell, you red guy? You just fucking derp trained in there. Fuck was that? Come on.
Expired, wasn't it?
Nah, didn't. There was 2 greens, 2 reds.
There was a green, a red, and an orange all little triangled around the boss. And nobody could find a partner. Well, they're on the boss. Did you just reverse the bet tonight?
I lost it when we didn't kill it last night. Sunday kill.
Are you like doubling down or what?
I mean, no. But if we don't kill it, nobody gets the money.
Yeah.
Ah, oh, okay. Fair enough.
Table? Where are we at?
Table limit pair bot, please.
I'm sure I saw a Reese go down, but where'd the repair bot end up?
It is, it's underneath Laurie.
Click me, Harry.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Oh.
Oh, someone's pet just walked right past the boss.
Yeah, well, that would have been me.
Alright, stack up on the boss.
Stack up. Die, reset it.
Right, res,
Just
get a res
popped
out.
Miles is still stoned.
Excellent.
Orcules, did you perf out?
Yeah, I Zen Pilgrimed out. But I came back and seemed he was still in combat, so can I get a summon back?
Aggle's gonna be banned now.
I was trying to save my augment rune. Thank you.
wax, so your lives wane.
Res totem down, please.
Sorry about that, guys.
Over. Fire. Meteor, green, yellow. Ugh, green, orange. Meteors around green. Over in 9. Over in 3. Over being cast. Solve safely.
You go first.
Red comes the boss.
Red's cut and boss. Good, good. Do fire.
Earlier.
Fell over in 5. Fell over is about to be cast. There's the cast. Fuck me. Fuck. Res me. Oh, now I hate myself.
Orange, go
Oh.
forward. Orange, go forward.
Go, you two touch.
Dutch needs heals.
Good heals.
Okay, where's red?
Red's the boss. Red's the boss. Red's the boss. Yep,
Really
chassis
good
in
job
1
there,
second.
heals.
Fix fire. Res chassis. Res chassis. Yep. 9 seconds to push. 1.5% needed. Ignore every cast, just do DPS. Ignore it, ignore it.
Stay alive.
Hot.
I can ank.
Do it. Back to the door. Alright.
Incoming.
Iron 5.
Blue,
door.
Blue.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Door blue wall.
Purple, yes. The angle right. Whoa, that was spooky.
Add to the blue. Add to the door. Add to the blue. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Witness in about 5. So make sure you scatter and don't look. Don't look and scatter. Better spread. Alright, solve it, otherwise get back here. Get ready to not look again.
Oh, fuck, you ran away from me. Hold on,
Don't
other
look.
side.
Don't look. And
Fire's coming.
kill, kill, kill. Eyes, prepare for eyes.
Fuck,
Prepare
yellow,
for eyes.
yellow,
Get out
yellow.
of the middle. Go to the door. Hit the boss. Alrighty, so it'll be
Get ready for
an
cooldown.
ad that we ignore, a grand conjunction, and the awful laser. Here comes the ad that we ignore, so don't worry about it too much.
Freya and Raj are going to use their cooldown soon.
The ad that we ignore. Never look at
And
green.
personals.
Alrighty, all
Is the ad on the
cooldowns up.
side
now.
The ads in front of us.
Yes,
All
the ads in
cooldowns
front of
up,
us.
no. All
That's
cooldowns.
Conjunction.
Don't look.
Eyes coming as well. Solve and dodge
taunt
eyes.
and run. Aggie, taunt and run.
Eye.
Whoa. That was fucking years. Alright.
Killed us there.
That
Same shit as
eye
always.
super duper delayed.
I think so.
That-
no?
There was a grand trine somewhere
That was
in
a
there.
trine, yeah.
Giggles Caldera, I think.
Do it again.
Yeah.
And I cooldown. Oh, I
Were
see.
the cooldowns used there?
They were, but I called them from way too early for the wrong goddamn witness. Ugh. Yeah. Yep. Right. Ox statue sounds good.
Yeah, it came in 7.15.
Be bear form. Alright, so its first witness is don't look and spread out. Second witness, dodge the eye. Second witness, gotta have cooldowns for.
5, 4, 3,
Repot 2.
2, 1.
If only you knew what lay beyond. The stars had judged you and found you wanting.
Conjunction. Save safely.
Top, that's it.
I shall show you. See for yourself the cruel frozen void that lies beyond the margin of Azeroth's skies. As the stars wax, so your lives wane.
Spread out. Oranges to the middle. Don't walk over the tank. Over, make sure you're in mid.
Stars had judged you and found you wanting.
Resurrection totem down, please. Yeah, let me die, so I won't kill you. Alright, Orange, you can now come to me. Over in 3. Don't let the ICs time out. Alrighty, meteor on orange. Meteor on purple. Meteor on red. More meteors on orange. One orange and star. Over in 10.
Go the outside path, yep.
Over in 3. Over. Spread out, spread out, spread out, spread out. Solve very carefully. Oranges and melee touch, very good. Reds meet in the middle. Do fire. Over in about 10. Up fire. Over in about 5. Edge.
Junction spread.
There's one red in the middle. Is done. Pick up Freya, drop fire safely. Do damage. There's the phase. Be able to find some safe spaces. Yeah, standing in the fire, please. It goes back to the door. Big giant eye, 6 seconds. There's the eye, move to the wall, move to the wall,
Yellow,
move to
yellow,
the wall.
yellow.
Alrighty then. Big ad coming on the blue. Big ad is up. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Spread out when you can. Run away, don't look. Kill the ad when you can. Don't look, do not look. Finish off the
Go to
ad.
the middle, whoever is orange.
Orange to the middle.
No, the eyes are...
Get out of the
eyes are
middle,
going
eye
inside.
to the door. Whoa. You need to hit the boss. See if we can do it. Why not? First ad coming up, and we shall ignore him, or he's the second ad.
Away from green for some reason.
You never ever look at green. This
Junction.
way you can run towards blue.
That's
So,
dumb.
there'll be a witness. Start to spread out, don't look at green.
Spread now. So don't look at green.
Spread out, spread out. Big eye in a tick.
Blue to the door.
AM and shout. AM and shout.
Someone's shrine went off, I think.
Keep on hitting the boss.
No tries, just hurts really bad.
Hit the boss, hit the boss. Pop a spirit link on the boss, pop everything now.
Don't look at the thing.
Don't look at the boss.
Oh.
Ah, fucking hell.
Dead, Aggie, bring him out. Been hitting the. And what have we got? Nothing much. What's he on? Dead.
That it, or are we doing another one?
No, that's it.
No.
Did it try and go up?
No.
It's
Too many
just
people die again.
Yep.
6 DPS.
Like we would killed it too. Yep.
Off. Stairs.
Alright,
User disconnected from your channel. 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 User disconnected from your channel.
Did anyone see
User
Raj
disconnected
in that
from your
last test
channel.
trying to dodge the eye?
No.
What happened?
Well,
He was like running backwards and forwards, and he like double jumped out of the way at the last second. It was
At
actually
least
kinda
we're
cool.
consistent. At least we're consistently getting to phase 4 now.
I just splice a
User
beast out of
disconnected
it
from your channel.
because I was on the edge of the room already. It just went, nah, you're going nowhere.